What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Emails on muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Just want to give you guys this update to this news story that we did from 2022. And it seems just like it happened just a year ago. I remember interviewing the nephew of the trainer that passed away. And so I'm going to put this Fox 59 News link so that you guys can read exactly what happened here. The big thing about the situation is the trainee was just recently convicted and found guilty. And this is just a closing to a chapter that the Garcia family needed. And so, the big PSA today is, it doesn't matter what company you work for. The truth that matters is if you're with the trainer or you're the trainee and you feel uncomfortable as a team driving, you got to get out of the truck. No money's worth that, especially in this situation that's just so crazy. I'm just glad for the Garcia family that this is finally ended this nightmare for them. And so I want to share a clip of the interview that I did with the nephew, and so that you guys can have a better idea. But also, I want to share the link of the interview so that you guys can watch the full interview to get a better understanding of what happened.
My uncle disappeared a few days after they started the trip. And we lost communication around, I believe, the 4th or the 5th of February with them. And then around that same time, it was the last time they were seen together at a Walmart. And then I just want to, honestly, the way I contacted you, and I know I saw your show, and it's just a lot of people don't know the details, and that leaves your mind to go speculating or saying things. But it was, like I said, from if you was in the funeral, we all loved him. He was not the type of guy to do something like that. He was very charismatic, and he was really respected. Through multiple generations of my family, he was like a hero for a lot of us. Like I said, he was from LA. We buried him in LA. The funeral was in LA. His family's in LA. So once I found the body, like I said, the company just shut us down. They wouldn't want to work with us. So
really, so CRST, right?
Yeah.
So even at that moment, they didn't even try to help.
No. Some other people that work for the company, they try to get in contact with us, try to get something happen, but the company itself, they shut us down.
I just want to start it off this interview just by saying that, everything that we're currently sharing is already public record.
Yes.
And so, and the reason for this is we both talked off camera, and we said that, this is really to let people know that if you're in a truck and you're teaming with somebody and you're unhappy, you have to get out of the truck.
Correct. I think you mentioned that you want to talk about the safety.
Yes, definitely. And so, a little bit of everything, but, let us know, you reached out to me, Melton, and you wanted to basically express your feelings on the situation and to give the world an update on what you feel has been wronged. And, I want to give you this platform to be able to do all that.
Yeah, thank you. And I appreciate it. Like I talked to you and I said, a lot of the information was not public, or a lot of people didn't know. It was just one or two reports that came out, according to, at the time, I think it was like two articles. One was Time, and the other one was some freight wave. And they were really vague. Like, a lot of details were out. So uh, it led a lot of people to speculate things that, didn't happen.
I hear
So
you. No, so
yeah,
definitely let's have this conversation about it. And I just want to give you the floor, and so that you could talk freely. And so, let's start in the beginning of where this happened, and whatever you feel comfortable in name dropping. If it's the trucking company or what have you, go ahead and do that. And it's all public record already, but it's just one of those things where I want to keep you comfortable here as well. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's fine. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Like I said, there, I think from the article, the company of that my uncle used to work for, by the way, was Aristides Garcia, and it's been said. So there's no point of hiding who the company is. And like you said, the plover, I think a lot of people don't still know the details of the story, because the only details that were actually publicized by that were actually public was made by an Indiana newspaper. I don't know if you saw the one I sent you.
Yeah, I read it. I read it.
Yeah. So that, I know I don't have the physical copy. I've been looking for it, but we did get I got photos of it, and that's actually the full story of what happened from the beginning, where he picked up the truck in Riverside to the end where he returned the vehicle. Just Miguel, the co-driver, because I think you were asking in one of your videos, like, how did he get to Texas? And that's what I was trying to, like, kind of fill you in. But Miguel, my uncle disappeared a few days after they started the trip. And like we lost communication around, I believe, the 4th or the 5th of February with him. And then around that same time, it was the last time they were seen together at a Walmart. From there, he was in, he wasn't seen in any videos anymore. And then we lost total communication, and then the company lost total communication with him and the co-driver. But we kept calling the company to see, hey, we can get a hold of him. Can you help us out? Hey, multiple times we kept asking, at least give us some type of information or the name of the driver, so we can try to, like, locate him and try to call him ourselves. And it got to the point where, I think the company shut us down. Like, they just failed my uncle, and then I think they saw it coming, or they had a hunch of what probably happened. And they got lawyers, and they kind of shut us down to, we're not speaking to the family anymore.
Oh, wow. So you think that they already found out what happened?
No, they didn't find out. They had an idea of what happened. So they were bracing themselves by saying, got to the point, we called every day, be like, can you help us out? Can we try to locate him?
And what would happen when you would just try to call his cell phone? It just nothing.
Nothing. And I don't know if I told you this, but Miguel, I believe, had my uncle's cell phone, and he continued to use it as if it was still active. Like, he did, because my uncle disappeared, like I said, early he disappeared, I believe, February 6th is the last time they have him.